Right now we're standing at the Arthur Ross Citywide Nursery in Van Cortlandt Park. And behind me, we have the 9/11 Survivor Tree. The 9/11 Survivor Tree is a Cleveland Callery pear, and we use them in the city a lot for street trees because they tend to grow straight up and they don't branch very low.
This pear tree was not the only pear tree down there. There were numerous pear trees in 10-foot square cement planters. This tree just happened to be very, very close to the Trade Center building when it collapsed. All the upper branches on this tree were shattered and torn off. This entire tree was no taller than 8 feet when we got it. It was what we would consider mortally wounded.
I didn't think the tree would survive, you know. I had just started working here then, so the tree symbolizes for me the beginning of my career here at the nursery. I was also wounded. I was a correction officer. I got shot in the line of duty. Then I was able to bounce back, and the tree was the same way. If you look at it from far away, you never could tell that anything was wrong. You have to actually go up close, take a look at the bark where the crown started growing again, and that will tell you the story. That's when you know that, wow, this tree really went through something.
There isn't all that much we can do other than clean its wounds and give it a good place to grow and absorb nutrients. The tree was about 30 years old when it came up here. Now it's closer to 40 years old. But it still has a good 30 or 40 years to go, and maybe more.
They're here today to take the survivor tree back. She's gonna go back for a ceremony tomorrow, and it's a really emotional day for me. I'm happy she's going back, and it's just a lot of meaning when I look at the tree. What's up, Ron? All right, how's everything?
It's good, man.
Big day, huh?
Big day. You know, there's always a mixed emotion because this means that it's real. You know, this means that we're gonna bring her home, and with that comes the memories of the fact that it had to leave in the first place.
Where were you working in 2001?
DDC, Department of Design and Construction.
You were down there, or?
Yeah, I was there for 10 months. 10 months on that hellhole. So when we saw this tree, it gave us a lot of inspiration. It's the last living thing to get out of that site.
The frame is too high. We're over 13.6, which is the legal travel height. So I need to find an open air route down to the Trade Center so we don't hit any overpasses.
Gonna really take off nicely because now she's gonna be in fertile soil. It's irrigated soil. It's got aeration. It's got fertilization. The whole plaza in essence is a rooftop garden. It's a 6 foot deep planter box. She's gonna grow evenly. She looks a little bold on one side, but as soon as the sun hits it, it'll start reaching out towards the sun and it'll grow out evenly. So it's gonna look good.
This time of the year, usually the second or third week of April, is when this tree will bloom. The tree just attracts so many people. The thing that's interesting about here is that there's not a sign on the tree, there's not a plaque, there's nothing to tell people that this tree is special. There's a monoculture of white oaks here, and yet the people are drawn to this one tree, and they know, without anybody telling them, that this is a special tree.
This pear tree represents to me the ability of not only an organism to regrow and thrive, it also represents how our great city of New York is, that yes, we will take a hit, but we're a survivor city.
This tree is prolific the way that it will seed out. So I'm sure the birds are spreading seeds of this tree all around Manhattan and this area. So in many more ways than one, this tree has come home.